खुद पे हो यकीन तो जिंदगी हसी तुझे कल बुलाएगा है जुनू साथी.
So he shares his initials with famous singers like Kishore Kumar, Kailash Kher, Kavita Krishnamurti, but his real name is Krishna Kumar Kanath. Goes by the name of KK, sung in over 500 movies in 11 languages. Wow. Currently in the UK, ahead of his concert at De Montfort Hall, which is happening this weekend, this Sunday. Gives me great pleasure to welcome KK on the show. Hello.
Hey there, Sonia. How you doing?
I'm very, very well, thank you. It's fantastic having you on the show, and you're in our London studio.
I got your name right the first time round.
You know, it's very easy to do because it was getting very stressful here, let me tell you, because you're in our London studio.
Yeah.
KK.
Yeah.
And we've had a bit of a mission trying to get you on air, haven't we? So apologies to you first of all.
But finally we do get to connect.
Yes, we now get to connect, and you've been very patient and you're lovely. So I'm hosting the concert with the BBC Asia Network this Sunday, so we will meet in person then.
Absolutely.
But, you know, I don't know much about you, so this interview, we're going to try and discover as much about you as possible. First of all, is this the first time you're performing here, or have you performed in the UK before?
No, this is the first time, and so looking forward to it. Believe me, I've been wanting to do this for many years, and I think God gives me a great platform to perform in the very first time at the Wembley. Wow.
Is it a big deal, like, for a singer to perform outside of India, and especially in a country like the UK?
Well, it's a big deal to perform, honestly, anywhere at all, because you're connecting with the audience live, and no matter where you're performing, you got to give it 100% or more. But yes, talking about Wembley, I think it's a big place for any artist who are performing here. It's a great venue, and it feels really, really special to be here. You know, there's no two ways about that.
When you look at your life and how things have progressed for you, especially with your singing career over the last few years, you know, like when you sit down just now and take a moment and look back at what's happened, can you believe how it's turned out?
That's one question I've never been able to answer, honestly, because I think I just grew up as a bathroom singer, right? I've never learned music, and I just believed that I could sing, and I just wanted to sing. And it so happened that back in school, and I still remember, my friends and my teachers, you know, the first time they told me to sing, and I just get up on stage and do this song, and everybody connects to it in a big way and says, wow, man, you sing really well. And that's when I realized that, hey, I really can sing and hold an audience together.
I read somewhere, actually, the first time you gave a performance, you were 2 years old.
No, I was in the second standard. 2 years old, I would barely be able to talk.
I know. This is where, like, when I read this, I was thinking, that's a bit bizarre, and he must be a genius.
Well, you can stick to the genius even now. I won't mind that.
So how old were you when you gave your first performance?
I was 7.
About 7 years old, right?
Lucky 7, yeah.
Even that is still very young, though. And
yeah, I mean, I reckon that I was pretty young, and I had no stage fright. That was the best part, you know. And to date, I don't get scared of the stage because I love being on stage. And I think most of the artists do, honestly.
Do you remember what it was that you performed when you were 7 years old?
Of course, you think I'll forget? It was a song which Asha ji has sung, Asha Bhosle.
Go on, sing it for us.
You know, that's the age when your voice sounds pretty much similar.
Yeah.
No sexism here, you know. Either a girl or a boy, you sound the same. Yeah?
Yes, I know. Trust me, I've got that wrong on air before. Seriously. Okay,
right,
go on
so
then.
This one was... It goes something like this. जब अंधेरा होता है आधी रात के बाद एक चोर निकलता है काली सी सड़क पे ये आवाज आती है चोर 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 शहरों की गलियों में जब अंधेरा होता है.
Wow, very good.
Of course, now I sound like a man. That was a different time altogether.
So it was a different... Tell me a bit about your family, KK, then. So, you know, your parents, your brothers and sisters, where did you grow up?
All right, I was born and brought up in Delhi. I'm basically from a place called Kerala, south of India, and Thrissur. And my dad moved in 1955 to Delhi. And Well, both my mom and dad been very supportive, very encouraging right from childhood, I remember. My mom used to sing, actually. She'd done a few of those music dramas, dance dramas in school in her time.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, and her mother, that's my grandmother, used to be a music teacher. So I suppose I got it in the genes.
So you got it from your mum's side, music is there?
Totally, yeah. Though my dad can sing, but he sings that song and you really got to kind of cringe,
So what did they both do for a living?
You talk about mom and dad?
Yeah.
Well, my dad was with a company called Rane Madras Limited, it's an automobile ancillary unit. So he was handling the whole of North.
Okay.
He's a cool guy and very, very, I think, modern in his outlook because most of the, you're from Kerala, like I said, they're a little conservative. But he kind of told me that, son, you got to do what you got to do and you got to believe in what you do. And I think that helped me because I still remember going ahead in time when I had a job and I left it one fine day and I went back home and I told Dad that, look, I don't think I can handle this. I need to do what I want to do. So he told me, what is it that you want to do? So I said, music. So he said, you know how to go about? So I said, yeah. So he said, fine, that's up to you.
Right, so there's no pressure, which is quite unusual.
It was all in my mind initially.
Yeah.
I think it works for all of us like that. We imagine our parents to be somebody else. And unless you talk to them, it really doesn't cut through, yeah?
Yeah, I don't know. I think that some parents are very encouraging and some parents get a little bit scared about you going into something creative because they want you to earn a good living, don't they?
Absolutely. So they have the best interest in their minds.
Yeah.
But I think you got to be able to convince them.
And you did exactly that. What star sign are you?
I'm a Leo Virgo cusp.
Right, okay. Are you like a bit of a lion?
Well, I'm a lion on stage. That's what my wife says. She says you're only lion on stage and some place else where I don't want to mention on radio.
I think that's enough detail, KK. We will now play a track, I think, at this moment, before you get carried away. This is Khuda Jaane. Do you remember recording this for Bachna?
Already.
Do you remember recording this for Bachna E Hasino?
Oh, yes, I did. I had a blast. Vishal Shekhar, lovely lyrics, and we recorded at Yash Raj.
And when you're given a track, how much can you change it when you're working with people like Vishal and Shekhar or any other composers?
See, it's not about changing it. It's when you're working on a song on a film level with music directors like Vishal Shekhar, Pritam, and the rest of the gang, you're looking at the same vision. In the sense, you also have your own experience and they carry their own. And we work together. Sometimes things work, sometimes things don't work, So I put my thing forward and I tried whatever I can. And if it's acceptable, they take it. But believe me, most of these guys like Shankar Hasan and all these guys, they're very, very open to ideas. Absolutely. They're not stuck up at all. And
can you predict what's going to be a big hit?
Nah, I'm horrible. Absolutely. I don't know how anybody can.
When you recorded this, did you have a feeling that this was going to be big?
Honest to God, I had no idea. I just sang that and I enjoyed it totally, 100%. And I leave it at that actually because otherwise you carry extra baggage.
Okay, let's have a listen to this. This is Khuda Jaane from Bachna E Hasino. KK is our special guest here on the BBC Asian Network this morning.
Yeah.
सजदे में यूं ही झुकता हूँ तुम पे ही आके रुकता हूँ क्या ये सबको होता है
हमको क्या लेना है सबसे तुमसे ही सब बातें अब से बन गए हो तुम मेरी दुआ
सजदे में यूं ही झुकता हूँ तुम पे ही आके रुकता हूँ क्या ये सबको होता है
हमको क्या लेना है सबसे तुमसे ही सब बातें अब से बन गए हो तुम मेरी दुआ
खुदा जाने के मैं फिदा हूँ खुदा जाने मैं मिट गया खुदा जाने ये क्यों हुआ है कि बन गए हो तुम मेरे के मैं तो जी गया खुदा जाने के मैं फिदा हूँ खुदा जाने मैं मिट गया खुदा जाने ये क्यों हुआ है कि बन गए हो तुम मेरे खुदा के आज तो छुपा लो तुम पनाहों में के डर है तुमको खो दूंगा दिल कहे संभल जरा खुशी को ना नजर लगा के डर है मैं तो रो दूंगा
करती हूँ सो वादे तुमसे बांधे दिल के धागे तुमसे
खुदा जाने के मैं फिदा हूँ खुदा जाने मैं मिट गया खुदा जाने ये क्यों हुआ है कि बन गए हो तुम मेरे खुदा
You're listening to Sonia Deol here on the BBC Asian Network, and the singer in that track, KK, is our special guest here ahead of his UK tour, playing at Wembley Arena with Sunidhi Chauhan on Saturday, and then on Sunday it's going to be at De Montfort Hall in Leicester. That's the concert that we're part of, the BBC Asian Network, and I'll be hosting. So I'm looking forward to. I hope you're very easy to work with, KK.
Do you think? Do I sound tough?
Actually, you don't. You sound like quite a pussycat at the moment.
Oh, so you want me to purr?
I think I'm going to have quite a laugh with you on Sunday. Right, listen, let's
claws
get...
too.
Hey? You've got claws?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll file them down, don't you worry.
Right.
Listen, I was going to ask you about sort of like, you know, going back to your childhood, so you're growing up in Kerala, and you were saying that your parents were really supportive, and you realised that you had a talent for singing. But was there anything else you wanted to do when you were younger?
Just to correct you, once I was born and brought up in Delhi.
Okay,
all
right. So, and then you moved to Kerala?
No, my parents moved from Kerala to Delhi before I was born.
So where were you born then?
Like I said, born in Delhi.
You were born in Delhi. So what's the Kerala connection then?
My parents.
Well, I got it. Okay.
Oh, wake up.
Got it with you. I'm with you now. So,
right.
and then tell me, is there anything else you wanted to be as you were growing up?
You know, the usual things. When I was a little boy, I wanted to be a doctor because I had an uncle who was a doctor, and he would come and make everybody okay in the family, and the usual thing, you know. And I thought I would be a doctor till I realized that you got to study like hell, man. So I said, no way, I'm going to become a doctor. And I stuck to what I think I could do naturally.
Right.
And I think all of us should do that in life, you know, believe in... your heart.
So what kind of jobs did you have to do before you became a full-time professional singer?
Well, let's put it this way. I had to get married. I mean, I was going to get married, and I had to have a job before I got married, right?
Okay.
That's how it works. So I got myself a job. Very boring.
What was the
marketing job?
Right.
And I'm very bad at marketing. Why do you think people don't know me? You confuse me with everybody else. You know, because I'm horrible at marketing. If I can't market myself, what else am I going to market, right?
But you know what? Don't be too down on your luck, because you actually got married to your childhood sweetheart, didn't you?
Oh, but that's the best thing that happened to me in my life, believe me. And why do you think I got a job? Because I had to get married.
Oh.
So I did a job for 6 months.
Yeah.
And I realized that I used to have these out-of-body experiences. I used to wonder, what the hell am I doing?
Sorry,
Sorry.
What do you mean? Is that a code for being drunk?
No, I don't drink at all. I don't drink and smoke.
Okay.
Quote, unquote. Yeah, believe me, I don't drink and smoke. Because I think I believe in getting high on music. Other than that, coming back to that point, I used to look at myself and wonder, what the hell am I doing with my life? You know, I just couldn't believe that I could just walk into places and try to sell things which I don't know how the hell they needed it. So one fine day, I just realized that I had to do what my heart tells me to do, and that's music. But it took me a time, you know. See, I'm one of those guys who couldn't have it figured early in life as to what I want to do. So it was a process of elimination for me earlier. Like, okay, this is what I don't want to do, and this is not what I want to do. So it took me a little longer, but I'm okay, because you're not in a race here.
Tell me about Jyoti.
She's my rock. Yeah, she's my rock of Gibraltar, rock of everything that I can put together. I think she's the reason why I moved to Bombay to the first place. Because I don't think... because I didn't know anyone in Mumbai, and I didn't have the guts at that time to kind of say, okay, I'm going to go and try. And she's been always very, very supportive, and she believed in me more than I did, I think. You know, sometimes it works in life when you have other people who think that you can do things that you don't, you know, whether you can or not. And you say, okay, I'll go with your judgment then, and then let me try.
I think it's very important if you're in a relationship or a marriage that you have a partner that is very supportive of your ambitions and what you want to do, because otherwise it would get very difficult. And I think they become your strength, don't they?
Totally true, yeah. She's the wind beneath my wings, always. Always. I always feel that. And every time I perform, in fact, we had a very big one in Delhi at the Qutub Festival just before coming. And I know this is a very special event, and she was right there. And each time I feel that, I know that I have only her and God to thank.
And is she on tour with you here?
Oh, yeah, she is.
And you have a son and a daughter too, is that right?
Yeah, I have a son, his name is Nakul, and my daughter is Tamara.
Okay. And
they both are not here, yeah.
Oh, your children are not here?
No.
But your wife is with you?
Yeah.
Looking after you every step of the way?
Walking with me.
And, right, okay, so listen, I'm going to play another track, KK, and this is from Om Shanti Om. Do you remember the track that I'm talking about?
Oh, yes. आँखों में तेरी अजब सी अदाएं हैं, दिल को बना दे जो पतंग, सांसें तेरी वो हवाएं हैं. Am I right?
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Are you going to be performing this at the weekend?
Oh, I have to sing this for all the girls there.
You definitely have to.
आँखों में तेरी अजब सी अदाएं हैं, हो आँखों में तेरी अजब सी अदाएं हैं, दिल को बना दे जो पतंग, सांसें ये तेरी वो हवाएं हैं. आँखों में तेरी अजब सी अदाएं हैं, हो आँखों में तेरी अजब सी अदाएं हैं, दिल को बना दे जो पतंग, सांसें ये तेरी वो हवाएं हैं. आई ऐसी रात है जो बहुत खुश नसीब है, चाहे जिसे दूर से दुनिया वो मेरे करीब है. कितना कुछ कहना है फिर भी है दिल में सवाल कहीं, सपनों में जो रोज कहा है वो फिर से कहूँ या नहीं. आँखों में तेरी अजब सी अदाएं हैं, हो आँखों में तेरी अजब सी अदाएं हैं, दिल को बना दे जो पतंग, सांसें ये तेरी वो हवाएं हैं.
KK's promised to sing that at the weekend if you're going to be at either of the concerts on Saturday in Wembley or Sunday to Montfort Hall. We'll be recording stuff live from De Montfort Hall, actually, and playing that for you live on the BBC Asian Network. Well, not live, but live stuff next week. So if you can't make it there, so don't forget, just tune in to us and you'll hear the stuff. KK is with us as our special guest this hour. He's in London, I'm here in Birmingham, so we're talking via little connection. We're not in the same studio, just to explain. And one of the questions I wanted to ask you was, because you've worked with so many different composers and other singers as well, who are your favourites? Who would you say are your top 3 favourites, KK?
Oh, you like to put me on a spot, do you?
Absolutely.
Okay. Let me try to evade that. See, honestly,
Yeah.
I have worked with almost everybody in the Mumbai film industry over the years. Ranging from Anu Malik to A. Rahman, Rajesh Roshan, who's also a very old-timer, to the new guys as Preetham, Shankar Hassan Loy, Salim Sulaiman, Himesh Reshmi, everybody. Now, everybody has contributed in a big way in my being what I am, because you're only as good as the songs that you get. And I've been very lucky with all these guys. We have a great rapport. So honestly, I can't really pick 3 of them.
You don't have favourites?
You can call me diplomatic, that's okay. I don't mind.
Seriously, come on, you don't have a favourite?
I have, but I'm not going to tell you.
But you're not going to tell me.
I'm not on air.
Who would, is there anybody that you haven't worked with that you would like to?
I can't, unfortunately, because he's no more. Panchamda, R.D. Burman. I love him. I loved his songs, all his masterpieces. I never got to meet him. That's a very sad part. But I guess, you know, when you pray hard and you get to do songs which are in that league, perhaps, maybe, because I have always wanted from within that I get good songs with great lyrics to sing, because that's what makes a song.
Totally.
So I've been very lucky.
Anita is on the line, who wants to say hello to you. Hello, Anita.
Hello, Sonia.
Hi there, how are you?
I'm fine, and great to have KK on your show.
Hi, Anita.
Hi, KK. I've always enjoyed listening to you, because you've got such a natural voice.
Thank you so much.
That, you know, you can't pin down with most singers. The moment they start singing, you know, oh yeah, it's so-and-so who is singing. But with you, there's so much variety in your voice. Oh, I just love your singing. I wish I could come to the concert, but I'm not able to do so.
Oh, why is that? Okay, so let me just sing one line for you.
Reasons why I can't travel.
I think KK is going to sing for you live right now.
Oh, I love you, KK. Really beautiful voice, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, Anita. So I'd like to sing this couple of lines for you from my first album. Hum rahe aana rahe kal, kal yaad aayenge ye pal, pal ये है प्यार के पल, चल आ मेरे संग चल, चल सोचे क्या छोटी सी है जिंदगी, कल मिल जाए तो होगी खुश नसीबी, हम रहे या ना रहे याद आएंगे ये पल. So maybe next time, Anita, for sure.
Oh, thank you, KK. You know, it's so beautiful to hear you sing. All your songs are beautiful. Lovely songs that touch your heart.
Thank you very much.
It's a good job you're not here, otherwise I think you would have touched him.
Underrated. But it doesn't matter. We love you, KK.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Anita. Bye.
Thank you, Sonia. Bye-bye.
Oh, bless. You know, how does it feel when people are so in love with you? Your fans tell you that?
You know, I think I feel so good, because this is what I believed in always, that never look for your own identity in a song. Just do the song for what it's worth.
Have you had any crazy stalkers?
I'm sorry? No. I'm very bad to look at.
That hasn't happened.
You can only stalk me on the air.
Which is fair enough, right? They can do that via this show. Exactly. What do you think of the way music, this is a general question, and it's more about your opinion here, what you think about the way music is going? Because, I always get this. I get those that are loving what's happening. I get those that are more in love with the old school type of Bollywood music, stuff with melody, strong lyrics, and they don't really like the rapping stuff. What are your thoughts?
Let me just put it this way. When you grow up in life, when you're as a teenager, you grow up with listening to lots of music that connect to you. And you carry that forward through your middle age and whatever, right? And you believe that that's the best music that's ever been. For example, for me, and for a lot of others, I think 80s was a fantastic time to be in. But if you just say, meet your son and you tell them this, he say, yeah, it's pretty nice, but it's pretty much the same. Now we like this, So everybody is... You grow through a different time, and that doesn't mean that the next time that comes after that is not good. I think there's a lot of great melody. I meet a lot of people from the earlier industry, and they tell me, "Aajkal ke gaane mein koi matlab nahi hai, koi
melody nahi hai, koi tune nahi hai, koi lyrics nahi hai."
I say, man, what are you talking about? I mean, there's so many great music writers now with great lyricists who write such fantastic lines, and you can't just keep sticking to your time. That time was great, no doubt about it. It's an evergreen time. I mean, I love listening to those songs, they're simple. Because they're produced by people. Now you have a lot of gadgetry, everything is electronica. Over there, it used to be all live. I got a chance to sing live one song with Rajesh Roshan. Of course, it was dubbed by Kumar Sanu later, because I was very new in the industry. But I got that chance to sing live with a live band and sing the whole song top to bottom and record it. It was a great feeling, believe me. That's why those guys had so much of time, so much of fun doing that. If you do that now, I'm sure all these guys will say, wow, let's get back to that time. But you know what? Technology gives you freedom. Technology gives you a lot of space to work around, and you don't need to be together. You can do your thing and have someone else come and do it their bit later.
It's amazing. With technology also, the other thing you can do is you have immediate access to the music right now straight away. But along with that come illegal downloads and all that kind of stuff. That must annoy you.
Yeah, that's a sad part, I guess it'll get sorted out sooner than later.
One way
I hope
or another.
So.
The other part of technology is that, of course, you can directly communicate with your fans, and a lot of people in the industry now are on Facebook or on Twitter. Are you?
And you and I can go live when you're in Birmingham and I'm in London.
Exactly. Listen, are you on Twitter or Facebook?
No, I'm very asocial.
Oh no, we've got to get you a Twitter account, KK.
Twitter.
How come you're not on Twitter? Like everyone is on Twitter.
Well, because I'm a little bit of a Houdini and a little bit of a private guy and a little bit of a recluse. Unfortunately.
We've got to sort this out.
Unfortunately.
For stage this weekend, what have you got lined up? What can fans expect?
Well, music and live music. I'm playing with my band, doing a lot of my songs. The ones that I've found out are very popular here as well. And Sunidhi and I will be doing this together in Wembley. We got a couple of songs which we've done, and we'll do that. Other than that, I think both of us be very, very high energy performers, and that's one thing good, because the energy levels are constantly high.
Yeah, and just to make sure clear that you're with Sunidhi on Saturday in Wembley, but on Sunday it's solo, you completely.
Yeah, but I'm with a lot of people in Leicester, a lot of people, so I'm going to get the energy from them.
It's going to be amazing. I'm going to finish off our chat with Zindagi Do Pal Ki, because this was a very, very big hit, and if you could just do a line live.
Zindagi do pal ki, zindagi do pal ki, इंतजार कब तक हम करेंगे भला, तुम्हें प्यार कब तक ना करेंगे भला, जिंदगी दो पल की.
Well, fantastic. Thank you so much, KK.
Thanks, Sonia.
You're an amazing singer, and we're looking forward to seeing you at the weekend. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks a lot. God bless.
BBC Asia Network, KK live at Wembley on Saturday and at De Montfort Hall on Sunday.
जिंदगी दो पल की जिंदगी दो पल की इंतजार कब तक हम करेंगे भला तुम्हें प्यार कब तक ना करेंगे भला जिंदगी दो पल की